Hello, and welcome to our Professional Business Writing Courseware Deep Dive with our author, Julie Gathercole. My name is Paul Cotter, and I'm the Director of Product Marketing here at Stukent. I'm so thrilled to share this courseware with you today. If you would like complimentary access, follow the pop-up in the bottom left corner of the screen to the Professional Business Writing product page and hit the Request Access button. This is exclusively for instructors and provides you free access to our platform once our team verifies your email address. As we begin, I want to encourage you to use the chat and poll features located on the right side of your screen. Any comments or questions that you have will be sent to our team who can follow up with you after the event. We will have several polls pop up throughout the presentation, and we really would love to see your participation. If you miss any important information or resources, you can always access this on-demand event on our website. Now, I'm going to pass it off to Abigail, our Product Marketing Manager. She's going to give you a high-level overview of professional business writing before Julie dives into her favorite resources and experiences available in the courseware.
The Professional Business Writing, a Practical Approach courseware includes a variety of downloadable and fillable templates, a mix of professional and personal writing topics, real-world examples, and explanations on how to use each step of the writing process for any project. The courseware is broken up into 13 chapters and challenges your students to explain the principles of effective business writing, adapt their writing style to various business contexts, plan, draft, revise, and edit various types of business documents, ensure clear, concise, conversational, correct, and considerate communication, employ techniques to create compelling documents, tailor communication to suit diverse audiences, effectively address the audience's needs and expectations, identify and correct common grammatical errors, and enhance the readability of writing through proper formatting and organization. The courseware also includes a sample syllabus and course calendar, lesson plans in every chapter with suggestions for class activities, lecture slides with instructor notes for every chapter, including student-facing slides, auto-graded chapter quizzes, plus 2 multiple choice and short answer question tests. Now, I'm happy to introduce you to our author, Julie Gathercole. Julie is a Director of Communications and Strategic Engagement for the OCS in Ontario and a former Assistant Professor in the Bissett School of Business at Mount Royal University. She combines her strategic communication and marketing expertise to create engaging and innovative learning experiences. While teaching is Julie's second career, she is undeniably passionate about supporting the development of the next generation of business leaders and creating opportunities for student growth. Before joining MRU, Julie spent over 15 years in marketing and communications leadership roles with numerous well-known organizations, including United Way, TD Bank, TransAlta, and the 2010 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games. Throughout her career, Julie has written for CEOs, head of state, and other officials. Julie holds her bachelor's in public relations from Mount St. Vincent University and her MBA from Royal Roads University. She lives in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where she enjoys contributing to her community by volunteering, spending time in the Rockies, and rescuing senior dogs.
I'm Julie Gathercole. I'm an assistant professor at Mount Royal University, and I'm the author of Professional Business Writing. I think my professional background and what it brings to this courseware is really the diversity of industries that I've spent time in. I've worked in sports, in beer, in politics, in finance, in energy, and nonprofit, and startups. And during that time, I discovered that part of what I enjoyed the most was developing other people. So I loved seeing my team succeed. I loved seeing them go on to do new opportunities. And I got introduced to the education space and had the opportunity to teach a couple of courses a term and really fell in love with it, and then made the switch over to education full-time, teaching marketing for the last 7 years. The reason I wrote Professional Business Writing is that I firmly believe that business writing can be something that helps to catapult your career. And I think when students develop good business writing early in their education, that can be something that really advances them on their career trajectory. The reason I wrote this courseware is I'm really passionate about seeing students succeed, and I think one of the best ways for students to succeed after their education is through strong writing. Educators need the professional business writing courseware because of all of the resources that it has. Much like everyone these days, educators are busy. By having all of these resources, it's going to give them the opportunity to spend the time doing the stuff that they do best, which is engaging with their students. So from customizable lecture slides, lesson plans, assignments, auto-graded quizzes, templates, instructors will have this at their fingertips when they're developing their course, and it's going to give them that opportunity to really inject themselves in the material. One of the things that I think is really unique about the professional business writing courseware is all of the templates and all the tools that students will get from it that they can use further in their career. As a professor, one of the biggest challenges I face in the classroom is how to bring in current ideas and how to get students engaged with the content. So when I was developing professional business writing, I kept that in mind and wanted to find different activities that professors could do, as well as different ideas of tools and tips that they could share with their students. And I think when students can write well, when they enter industry, they're just going to catapult their career. Right? They will stand out from their peers by having this ability to communicate well in the workplace, and that's really going to advance them in industry. So I wanted to provide that opportunity through this courseware. I wanted to provide them with a practical guide that could give them the tools and give them the tips to help succeed when they finish their education journey. The table of contents in professional business writing aligns with what educators are looking for. It covers off the writing process. It covers off all of the materials that students are going to encounter in the business world and the different types of writing that they'll do. But it also includes personal professional business writing. So there's a chapter on creating good resumes and cover letters and portfolios and how they can showcase themselves before they enter industry as well. The reason I became an educator was twofold. So I firmly believe in goal setting, and at one point in sort of a milestone year, I set a number of different goals that I wanted to achieve. And one related to becoming an educator. Not doing it full time, but it was sort of an interest in a part-time opportunity. And so I wrote this down because I'm passionate about learning and I'm passionate about developing others. So I thought a great way to do this would be to move into education. So I had that opportunity once I wrote it down on my goals list, pursued it, and had that opportunity to teach one class, and that one class grew into two classes, and that two classes grew into now it's a full-time career, and I really feel like I won the job lottery every day. So the biggest challenge to any students taking courses, and I think this is true whether it's a professional business writing course, a business communication course, or any course for that matter, students are challenged in that there's a lot of things competing for their attention, and realistically, textbooks and courseware can be a little heavy, and so getting students engaged in the content was something that was super important to me because I think it's so important that they have these skill sets when they move forward in business. So designing the courseware with the audience, the students, in mind, in a way that could get them engaged. And I think the other piece is, again, those all of the resources that they get with it that will just set them up for success moving forward. Gen Z students, more than any other generation, want to know about the benefits they're going to get in their career down the road sooner. So keeping that in mind when I was designing this courseware, I wanted to give them skills and give them tools that they could use once they graduate. So when I think about the courseware and the activities that I'm most excited about, it's about introducing briefing notes into sort of the corporate world. Briefing notes are something that's traditionally used in a government setting, and it's about taking complex information and distilling it down to sort of one page that a decision maker needs in order to make good decisions. And every organization that I introduced this to after I moved forward in my career from government has been like, where has this tool been all of my life? Things that makes for good writing is having your audience in mind when you're writing. And this courseware was really developed with students at the forefront. So making it engaging for them, providing them with the resources that's going to give benefits. It definitely has the academic underpinning and that theory that they'll need to know to be successful, but it was written in a way that's approachable and engaging for students. After spending 7 years in education, I know the demands that are on instructors. There are so many things competing for our time, and we want to deliver the best possible education experience for our students. And I put that into this courseware. There are customizable lecture slides, there is auto-graded assignments, and there's a number of different resources that'll allow you to bring the best content, the most up-to-date content, the most relevant content to your students.
Thank you, Abigail and Julie, for providing us with this insider's look at professional business writing. If you would like complimentary access, follow the pop-up in the screen's bottom left corner to the Professional Business Writing product page and hit the Request Access button. This is exclusively for instructors and provides you free access to our platform once our team verifies your email address. Or, if you prefer to streamline your review of the courseware, on that same page, you're able to schedule a walkthrough with one of our excellent course consultants at a time that's most convenient for you.